I'm sitting here with a face that many of you will recognise. It's Brian Connolly, obviously, who we've collaborated with lots at Rocket Boom. He just flew in from China this morning where he was detained for 5 days.
6.5 days.
6.5 days. And you would know that.
Yes.
6.5 days probably felt quite long.
Yes.
How was it organised? Because obviously, you know, you weren't all having sort of out in the open conversations.
I mean, the primary use was just Twitter, you know,
Yeah.
communicating back and forth. You know, where do you need to be to meet someone? Where am I? Go here at this day and this time.
So then all of a sudden, somebody turns up and arrests you.
Yeah.
So tell me about that. What happened?
I had a knock on the door. Hello, sir. It's the police. Please open the door. No, you're not under arrest. We're just investigating some problems. There's some foreigners and some Chinese who are planning to do some bad things to Americans, and we're just trying to do a check to make sure everything's okay. Then I was sitting in the car outside, and I heard the trunk open and realized they were putting all of our belongings, myself and Jeff's belongings, had been packed up in our hotel room and were put into this car. And then I was driven to some sort of strange building that at the time I assumed was some kind of strange police bureau, brought into sort of a little, almost like a little conference room, but with a very small table, maybe 4 or 5 feet across, 3 chairs. Then 3 officers came in and basically began to interrogate me. Why are you here? Who sent you to Beijing? What's your purpose? What are you doing? The way it works in China, as I understand it, they have 24 hours to do an investigation.
Okay.
And they don't have to charge you, they don't have to tell the embassy, they don't have to do anything. They can just hold you and question you for 24 hours, after which point they need to charge you or release you. So after about 8 or 10 hours, one of the guards left and the other 2 guards fell asleep because, you know, they'd been up for as long as I had.
Yeah, which was 20 odd hours by
Yeah,
now.
and so I just took out my phone and texted my wife and said, in jail, all's fine. Just so I would know, people here would know what was going on and
Yeah.
would start to do something. After 22 hours, they put us into a van. We thought, okay, well, we must be going to be deported because everybody before had been held for a maximum of, I think, 17 hours and then deported.
Okay.
And then we realized, no, we're going away from the airport. They took us to this, basically a prison outside the city, processed us, you know, checked our medical health, gave us a prison uniform, took our clothes, and then basically locked each of us up in a cell with a bunch of other people, basically general pop. Several people in my cell have been held for over 50 days, told, oh, we'll release you after the Olympics. You know, but not when Paralympics, the regular Olympics, how long after the Olympics. There was a German guy who overstayed his visa. He had been in there for 45 days. We'll release you after the Olympics, you know.
Okay.
A Cameroonian guy had been there for 58 days without seeing his embassy. I was told the reason that we were being held for 10 days and not deported like everyone else was roughly immediately after was because we were producing media and distributing the content, and they felt like that
Without
was...
permission. Without their
Yeah,
permission.
yeah, and they felt that that was much worse, much more dangerous, much more egregious, much more offensive than simply expressing your opinion and holding a flag or causing a disruption.
Are you looking forward to getting home?
Yes.
Taking
yes,
a bath?
I'm very happy to be here. I took a shower this morning, I shaved, cleaned up. It was really great.
It's good to see you, Brian, and thanks for spending some time with us. Really appreciate it.
Good to see you too.